We're back after a one day not being here kind of a ding. You know, it was Thanksgiving. We're back here on this Friday edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, 26th day of November, 2021. I am Dan Kuntz. Hope you had a good gobble day. Hope you had a chance to kick back and enjoy the turkey and the festivities and the football and whatever the heck else that you did yesterday. We're back at it here on this Friday, but we're going to treat this Friday like it's a Monday, because I'm here and Uriah is here and we're going to work, but we're not going to work real hard. Just being honest with you here. Good stuff for you today. It is 34 degrees. We have clear skies way up above, just a few pockets of clouds and fog in the Wenatchee Valley. We went for a sunny day today. Rain on Saturday, pretty much all Saturday afternoon and right on into Saturday night. There's another one of those atmospheric rivers of moisture that's pointed right at the Pacific Northwest. There'll be heavy rain in many locations. We're going to get rain. We're not going to get deluge, but we're going to have enough rain to make everybody pretty wet if you're going to be outside Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Just a heads up on that. Passes are fine. The only thing you need to know about right now is if you're heading into the mountain passes, make sure your windshield wipers are in good shape because it's coming down hard in the Cascades. Snow level is going to go up above 8,000 feet. They're going to have major rain and swollen rivers in the mountain passes. Be heads up on that. And we could even set a record high temperature on Sunday. Very mild, very wet weather coming our way. Those details are coming up. Normally we do Pause for Pets on Thursdays. Well, we weren't here yesterday, so we'll do it today. Sasha the dog needs a home. Very cute German Shepherd. We'll introduce you to Sasha, courtesy of our friends at the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. And tomorrow, Saturday, is Shop Local Saturday. And in commemoration of that, Linda Hagland, the executive director of the Wenatchee Downtown Association, will be my guest. So tomorrow, when you go out and do your shopping for the holidays, shop local, shop downtown, buy local from your local mom and pop stores. It's all part of the great deal that is Christmas shopping season. Linda will give you those details on the back half of the program. Let's get going. What do we have out there at about 3 minutes after the hour? Well, we don't quite have the sun yet. Sun will be up at 7:21 this morning. Sunset this afternoon, 4:15. That buys us 8 hours and 54 minutes of daylight. Very typical day yesterday for Thanksgiving. We hit 41, our normal high 40. Overnight low was 33, normally at 29. So there was just another day. And this is what I was talking about at the start of the show. As you can see, as you look out over Birch Mountain, you see the blue skies there. And we are going to have some sunshine, and we'll be burning off the clouds and the fog. So if you're looking for sunny and pleasant, maybe take a nice little walk to work off all the stuff that you ate yesterday. Today's going to be a good day to do it before the rain comes over the weekend. That's a view from our cross camera. Camera 2. Jump Off Ridge checks in. Good morning to East Wenatchee. Good morning to Pangbourne Memorial Airport on the right-hand side of your screen. Very light traffic today. That's one of the things I've noticed. Of course, our offices, our studios here are in downtown Wenatchee. Very light traffic. A lot of people are taking a full 4-day weekend. Except, of course, if you're in the retail trade business, then in which case you're working harder than ever on this Friday. Good morning to most of East Wenatchee, almost the entire East Wenatchee area from that view from Jump Off Ridge, with Wenatchee and East Wenatchee proper in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. Camera 3. I think it's 3. Ooh. Is that Badger? That's Badger in a view I don't recall us ever really using much. I want to say that's the Yottabasham Bridge on the center right of your screen, and that's a cool view. Normally we can't really make that out because Badger Mountain, the camera is set back, recessed quite a bit. We can't even make out East Wenatchee at all because the bench blocks the view, but we can see the Yottabasham Bridge, the old station area, and those low clouds and fog. That's cool. That's a sweet view from high atop our Badger Mountain camera. And off to number 4. Downtown Wenatchee takes a bow. We have the 2 cameras, of course, on the top of the Cascadian. That one is pointed north on the avenue. And this is what I'm talking about, light traffic. Look how light it is. Just the occasional car or truck, and that's really about it. A lot of people taking the day off today, and then they go out and do some Black Friday shopping, I'm assuming. Don't forget, if you're going to buy me a gift, big and expensive, it's the way I like them. All right, from the National Weather Service, without further ado, look at these mild temperatures that are coming our way. This is crazy stuff here. We're going to get up to 52 today. We're going to have some clouds mixed with sun. Very nice day, dry for the most part, no real wind. 35 for the overnight low. The clouds will be coming in. Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up to clouds By tomorrow, about 9 or 10 in the morning, it's going to start raining. And basically, it's going to rain from about 10 a.m. Saturday morning all the way through Saturday night before we drive off on Sunday. So we are going to have some rain. As you can see on Saturday, it's going to cool down a little bit, and then we warm way back up with this warm, moist air coming in. Sunday's forecast high of 56 is very close to a record high for November 28th. We'll let you know on Monday whether we got there or not. But the big story, clouds and mild conditions all the way through the entire forecast period into Thursday. Again, our normal high temperature this time of the year is 40 degrees. We're going to be well above that with near record-breaking high temperatures on Sunday and Monday. It's going to be very mild and very wet, especially Saturday afternoon and right on into the early morning hours of Sunday. That's the heaviest rain here for the Wenatchee Valley. To the mountain passes we go, brought to you by D.A. Davidson, the strength of a trusted partner and personalized solutions to meet your financial needs. Member SIPC. You got no problems at all. All the roadways are bare and wet. There are no advisories. There are no restrictions. It is raining on Stevens Pass. We understand it's raining pretty good up there. Blewett, no advisories, no restrictions. Roadway is bare and wet. It is raining on Blewett Pass. It doesn't look too wet, but trust me, it's raining up there. The big rain right now is on I-90. Your biggest problem on Snoqualmie Pass is standing water. The water gets into the ruts created by the big rigs and doesn't have any place to go. Raining at a very good clip on I-90. And that's going to be the story today. It's going to rain in the morning. It'll dry out in the afternoon. No snow at all in the forecast today. Maybe a little bit of light snow tonight. It ain't going to stick around. The snow level Saturday in the mountain passes, 8,400 feet. So you're looking at rain on Saturday, heavy rain on Saturday night in the mountain passes, heavy rain on Sunday, heavy rain on Sunday night, and then more rain on Monday night, and Tuesday. It's not going to snow in the mountain passes. It is going to rain, and oftentimes at a pretty good clip. Again, there are no advisories, no restrictions on any of the major mountain passes. You are good to go. Just watch out for hydroplaning on I-90 with the standing water on the roadway. And again, no snow at all in the forecast for the Cascades, so you are good to go. All right, we got that two important items out of the agenda. Let's go ahead and move forward with the news, and we'll do that in 1 minute. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, Friday edition on the NCW Life channel.
Kids are resilient. I just love their energy. They bounce back so quickly. I love the stories they tell. I love just their charisma, their character. I love to see that subtle smile that you pull out of a kid, you know, when you start talking with them about something they really like. I just love what I do, and I can't imagine I would be as happy doing anything else.
Hey folks, Carrie from Blueberry Hills. A chill is in the air and it's a perfect time for some old-fashioned comfort food like our amazing Eggs Benedict, chicken fried steak, French dips, soups made from scratch, or fruit pies fresh from the oven. The crowds might be gone, but we're still here for you folks. So bring an appetite and a friend to Blueberry Hills in Manson, where you pick, you sit, you eat, and you visit. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 to 3. wildaboutberries.com.
36 degrees, mixture of blue skies and low-hanging clouds. We'll have some sunshine for the day today. Very warm. Highs will be in the lower 50s. A lot of rain on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Near record high temperatures on Sunday. In fact, right through the forecast period for the next 7 days. Very mild conditions for the Wenatchee Valley. It is 9 minutes after the hour. This is the story that a lot of people were following over the course of the last week about that missing woman. Missing for 4 days on Blewett Pass. An off-duty Washington State Department of Transportation worker saw something on social media last Monday, and that convinced him that he knew where to look for that missing 68-year-old Spokane Valley woman. After seeing an image of the woman's last cell phone ping, Aaron Bird, who is the maintenance lead tech for Blewett Pass, alerted the night crew to be on the lookout just north of the summit of the pass. Well, they used that information, and at 7:30 in the evening, Monday night, WashDOT snowplow crew members Kobe Todd and Gunnar Lance found Linnell McFarland's car 40 feet down the embankment. It had been there for 4 days. What followed, of course, was a dramatic rescue by Chelan County firefighters and aid workers. Now, McFarland's daughter, who had been tirelessly searching for her mom, said McFarland is now recovering from her injury. She says she survived the cold by covering herself in a bundle of old sweaters that she happened to have in her car that she was going to donate. A happy end for all concerned. What an unbelievable story. Dr. Malcolm Butler, the Chief Medical Officer for Columbia Valley Community Health, is going to be retiring from that role. He's going to return to family practice next month. The nonprofit health clinic says its new CMO is going to be Dr. Felipe Gutierrez. He is the former Chief of Infectious Diseases for Veterans Administration Health Services in Phoenix. Gutierrez holds a medical degree from the University of Utah and a master's degree in public health from the University of California, Berkeley. Dr. Butler will open his family practice office at the Columbia Valley Community Health Clinic on Arando Street starting in December. As they mustered out after helping to treat COVID-19 surge here in Washington State, Navy service members got a send-off from some big-time military bigwigs. Last Sunday, Surgeon General of the United States Navy Bruce Gillingham and the Hospital Corps Master Chief Michael Roberts visited with Confluence Health and the 20 Navy medics who've been working alongside them for the last month. The team was ending their 30-day rotation to help Central Washington Hospital cope with the flood of COVID-19 patients being cared for amidst the worst surge of the pandemic. While they were there, the Navy leaders awarded challenge coins to the assigned medics for their teamwork during the emergency. They also got to meet Athena, which is a dog that one of the Navy ensigns adopted from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society during their stay here in Wenatchee. The Seattle Fire Department is sending out its thanks to everybody and all the firefighters who turned out to help honor Deputy Chief Jay Scheckengost as his body was transported from Kittitas County to his hometown in Stanwood last weekend. Scheckengost, as you know, died from a fall while elk hunting near Cliffdale. A fire department video shows firefighters and medics lining the overpasses as the procession made its way to a funeral home where fellow firefighters and Schreckengost's family awaited. And on this Friday morning, the day after Thanksgiving, a story we had earlier this week on the NCW Life Evening News is kind of a cool story. Lincoln Elementary School's top 5 readathon readers and the top 5 fundraisers at Lincoln were rewarded with donuts on Monday as an extra bonus. Plus, they got the opportunity to ambush the principal of Lincoln Elementary. The Wenatchee School District said Tim Shepard was a good sport as he was attacked by silly string.
It's time for a party!
And before we go to break, a reminder, join Eric, our very own Eric Granstrom, tomorrow. He'll be at Hooked on Toys, the kickoff of the traditional NCW Community Toy Drive, brought to you by our good friends at Les Schwab. Eric will be there, and our friend Brent Rhodes from Country 104.7 KKRV will be on hand again at Hooked on Toys tomorrow from 10 to 11 with a live broadcast. It's all part of the NCW Community Toy Drive. Drop by, see Eric, pick up a brand new toy from Hooked on Toys, put it in the big box. You can buy a gift card, get yourself into the holiday spirit, and we're very proud to be a part of it here. Thank you to Les Schwab and all of our sponsors. Again, Eric will be at Hooked on Toys tomorrow from 10 to 11 on North Wenatchee Avenue to kick off the NCW Community Toy Drive. And by the way, they'll be participating with the Chuck a Puck contest at Wenatchee Wild Hockey Games tonight and tomorrow as well. Drop by and see Eric and say hi to Eric on Saturday morning beginning at 10 o'clock at Hooked on Toys. That's what's making headlines. We're not going to have a newscast for you tonight. The news crew's taking the day off, a well-deserved day off, so we don't have a promo from Grant. Just a friendly reminder, outside of these calendar anomalies that happened over the holidays, we normally would have a newscast for you at 5, 6, and 10. We'll be back on Monday, of course, to gather all the news and disseminate the news that happened over the weekend, so be sure for that. And you can watch our news, by the way, anytime you want on our YouTube page or via our Facebook page and via our home page. And don't forget, we'd love to hear from you. You can use our Facebook page. You can use our home page. You can email us directly, news@ncwlife.com. It is Apple Cup tonight, the 113th edition of the Boeing Apple Cup at Husky Stadium. We'll preview that, and we'll talk the Seahawks. We'll talk college basketball. Lots to get to in sports, as you might imagine, and we'll do that in 1 minute. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on the NCW Life channel.
Hi, I'm Eric Granstrom with the NCW Life channel.
And I'm Brent Rhodes with Country 104.7 KKRV.
Come on, join us Saturday at Hooked on Toys as we kick off the NCW Community Toy Drive presented by Les Schwab.
Our volunteers are going to start the day off at 9 a.m.
And we'll start broadcasting live at 10 here on the NCW Life channel as well as KKRV.
We're going to start collecting toys for those organizations that you're hearing about.
So be sure and join us Saturday at Hooked on Toys here on the NCW Life channel and
Country 104.7 KKRV.
At Wenatchee Power Sports, we proudly offer the Polaris product line. Polaris builds the highest quality side-by-side in the industry, with off-road capability that's second to none. The Polaris pre-order program allows customers to purchase the vehicle they want without having to select from limited dealer inventory. The Wenatchee Valley has year-round access to some of the best ORV trails in the Northwest. Start your adventure here at Wenatchee Power Sports.
18 minutes after the hour, the Seattle Kraken won their biggest game in franchise history. Granted, you know, they're in their first year of existence, but what a nice victory Wednesday night over Carolina. Seattle edging the Hurricanes 2-1 to win its second straight game. Carolina got on the board first, late in the first period, and then the Kraken took control from there.
Little saucer pass, he gets it back from Dunn. Johnny Gord, Vince Dunn. This way, McCann, his shot right off the post. No, it's in. It sneaks in. Just enough space. A short side stinger by Jared McCann. Seattle has tied it. All the way around for Alex Wenberg. He'll snap it. Johansson, Everly in front. What a stop by Anderson. Jonas Donskoy in the garden spot. Moved along for Jeremy Lauzon. He gave it away to Aho. Trouble brewing here. Sebastian Aho moves it across for Jarvis. Stopped by Grubauer a couple of times. He got a toe on the bid by Martinook.
What a save right there. You're going to have to mark that one down.
I did. Now Martinook right in. Shut down again. Philip Grubauer says no on Jordan Martinook. Johansson out of the corner. He'll dance a bit. Circle the track. Hold on to it. Wind it. He scores! Hey, what do you say? Marcus Johansson. Seattle by 1. 5 seconds left. Centering pass. Nobody home. 1 second for Jarvis. That's all. And that's Kraken hockey, baby. It's a 2-1 win over Carolina.
Kraken hockey, baby. Now, the Kraken will try to make it 3 in a row. They'll be in Tampa Bay this afternoon at 4 o'clock to take on the two-time defending Stanley Cup champions. That's today at 4 o'clock on Root Sports Northwest. And they'll be in Miami tomorrow to take on Florida at 3 o'clock. You can also watch that on Root Sports. The Wenatchee Wild trying to go for their first home win of the BCHL season this weekend. They welcome Salmon Arm to town. The game's tonight, tomorrow, and on Saturday. Wenatchee comes into the tilt with a 3-6-3-1 record. The Silverbacks are 12-3-1. They're in second place in the Interior Division. The puck drops tonight at 7 o'clock. Tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Sunday, 6 o'clock. You can hear the action locally on 560 KPQ, or you can see it for yourself in person by getting tickets at WenatcheeWildHockey.com. And by the way, a reminder, you can help out the NCW Community Toy Drive by presented by Les Schwab tonight because they're doing the Chuck and Puck. That's right. The beneficiary for the Chuck and Puck tonight and tomorrow night, the 50-50 Chuck and Puck, is going to be the NCW Community Toy Drive, courtesy of Les Schwab. Thank you, Wenatchee Wild. Speaking of Les Schwab, to the women's college basketball scoreboard we go. Washington State outscored Miami 25-8 in the third quarter, and they beat the Hurricanes 62-47 at the Pink Flamingo Championships in the Bahamas. Joanna Teeter led the way with 15 points. Charlize Ledger-Walker had 13 for the Lady Cougars.
Here's Crystal Ledger-Walker up top to her sister Charlize, who gathers, puts it up with the left hand. Scoop shot is good. Here's Ledger-Walker getting a screen, top of the key. Retreats, backdoor cut. Beautiful reverse layup, Johanna Teeter. Trailing 9-3 here. Back to Teeter, left wing three, pure. With wins against San Jose State, Northern Arizona, and Idaho. Ledger-Walker drives, count it. Charlize Ledger-Walker head down to the rim, scoring.
Miami just hasn't been able to score.
Teeter, left to right, now goes for the lay-in, counted and one. Like whipped cream on a pumpkin pie. As the buzzer sounds here in the Pink Flamingo Championship, Washington State victorious over Miami, 62-47, led by the 13-point, 15-rebound, 5-assist performance from Charlize Ledger-Walker.
Cougar coach Kemi Etheridge said it was nice to get the victory, and they had a really good third quarter.
Well, obviously, I love just getting back on the court. It feels like kind of a first road game, and I think we saw a little bit of nerves. I thought we started the game well, executed great. We're guarding them very well, and just a little bit uncertain when our big player Bella gets out of the game and isn't on the floor. I thought we obviously with foul trouble with her, it made us a little more finesse, and we tried to play on the perimeter versus attacking the rim, and the pressure of Miami really kind of got to us. But I really liked our response in the second half. I thought we really had a great third quarter, and started doing more things that we thought that would that obviously was successful for us. So any win, we're gonna celebrate. We're happy, and it's great to be over here and getting a win against a quality opponent.
Another action on Thanksgiving Day. Virginia Commonwealth held the Lady Huskies to just 21 second-half points. They only got 9 in the fourth quarter. That usually doesn't get the job done. VCU beating the Huskies 60-47. Nancy Mulkey led the way for the Huskies with 13 points. Coming up today, the Gonzaga women. They're at the Rainbow Wahine Showdown in Manoa, Hawaii. They'll take on Utah today at 2 o'clock. The Huskies continue playing the Bahamas against North Carolina tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Gonzaga, the women, will take on Eastern Illinois at 2. Washington State will take on number 5 North Carolina State tomorrow at 3 o'clock. And the Gonzaga women wrap up their trip to Hawaii against the host team Sunday, 4:30 on ESPN+. The Big Tilt men's college basketball tonight in Las Vegas at the Empire Classic. Number 1 Gonzaga taking on number 5 Duke. 7:30 tip-off, ESPN. The Bulldogs are 6-0, coming off a 20-point win over the second-ranked UCLA on Tuesday. Of course, the Blue Devils are also 6-0. It is the farewell tour of Coach Mike Krzyzewski, the 74-year-old, announcing before the season that he would be retiring at Duke, where he's been the head coach there since 1980. Also on the men's schedule this weekend, Washington State will host Eastern Washington and Pullman tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 on the Pac-12 network. Washington will host Winthrop tomorrow night at 7, also on the Pac-12 network. Speaking of the Huskies and the Cougars, there's some sort of football game tonight of major importance. The 113th Boeing Apple Cup. The Dogs, the Cougs, Husky Stadium in Seattle. The Cougars have a chance at the Pac-12 North Championship if they snap their 7-game losing streak to the Huskies. And Oregon State has to upset Oregon tomorrow. If those two things happen, they're going to go to Las Vegas and take on the Utah Utes. Interim Cougar coach Jake Dickert says they understand the importance of the game, but they're trying not to make it too big of a deal.
There's a history and a passion for this game that Coug fans all over the country have. And we respect that and we understand it. And we're excited about representing our team, our university, and every player that's ever came through here. Okay. We understand that and we're excited for that opportunity. Okay. Yet at the same time, I think you can put unneeded pressure, understanding the pressures of the past or what's happened in the past. Right. So this is our moment, the 21 team. We're trying to be 1-0, so we understand it. We respect it. We love it. This is a passionate game for our state, our alumni base, and our players are fired up to play in it. But at the end of the day, let's focus on what we can do and what we can control to be 1-0. It isn't about what the past record is. It's about our record trying to be 1-0 after Friday night.
5 o'clock kickoff on Fox Sports 1, FS1. We'll be watching. Of course, the Seahawks had the day off yesterday so they could enjoy Thanksgiving with their friends and family, but they're right back at the practice field getting ready to take on the Washington football team on Monday Night Football. There's plenty of speculation around the NFL world about the future of Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson in Seattle. Of course, they're only 3-7 this year. In fact, Coach Carroll was asked about his relationship with Russell Wilson during his press conference on Wednesday.
The best it's ever been by far. We've just been closer because of all that happened in the offseason and went through and the time we spent together. I think it's as connected as it's ever been. I mean, it's a natural thing when you spend that much time and you work at stuff together, that you grow together, and that's really, I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the relationship and helping him. I mean, we just went through one of the most difficult things he's ever faced in his career, and to make it through that one step at a time every day, and stay in touch with it. And then to see him handle it and come out of it and all of that, now he's ready to go. And, we're a little bit frustrated we didn't jump back in with, at a high level. But we're cranked to turn, and we're looking forward to it.
Monday Night Football, Seahawks and the Washington football team. By the way, Monday is also Russell Wilson's 33rd birthday. Let's see if he can give himself a nice little birthday present. And those are just some of the games that people are playing. At 27 minutes after the hour on the obscure holiday, I try to avoid food-related holidays whenever I can, but they're everywhere. And unfortunately, the day after Thanksgiving, is no exception. Today is National Cake Day, just in case you didn't have enough to eat. On Thursday, cakes are always associated with celebrations. Birthday parties always have a cake. Wedding cakes can be rather extravagant. It doesn't really matter what it is. Sometime in the course of the year, be it an anniversary, a birthday, retirement celebration, graduation, you're going to be eating cake. Cakes, way back in the day, were incredibly difficult to make and very expensive to make because all of the ingredients to make a really good cake were either hard to get or basically non-existent. Now anybody can make a cake. It's pretty easy. Thank you to cake mixes, which first emerged in the 1930s, which was great because it was the Great Depression. If you wanted to make a cake, it was going to cost you a lot of money. And then boom, Duncan Hines and Betty Crocker and you name it, they all started cranking out cake mixes. So anybody could go to the store, buy a cake mix, go home, you got your eggs, you got your milk, you're good to go. Make a cake. And then eat the cake. So probably the best loved dessert would have to be cake, I would have to say. Love me a good piece of cake. Chocolate cake. Happy National Cake Day. Have cake for breakfast today. 29 minutes after the hour. Today in history, Thanksgiving. George Washington. That's his actual handwritten proclamation from 1789. You see that little stain at the top of it? I believe that's gravy. I'm not sure. A national day of Thanksgiving observed in the United States. November 26, 1789, the first official Thanksgiving, as proclaimed by the President of the United States, George Washington, at the request of Congress. Why Congress requested George to do it and didn't do it themselves, I don't know, but it started a tradition that Thanksgiving would always be declared by the President and not the Congress. Now, this didn't catch on. We just had the one Thanksgiving, November 26, 1789, 232 years ago, and then that was it. Then we didn't do any more Thanksgivings until then. We jump forward to November 26, 1863. 158 years ago, President Abraham Lincoln proclaims November 26th, which was the last Thursday of November, as a national day of Thanksgiving. And from that point until 1942, it was always the final Thursday of November. And what happened was it's the famous Franksgiving controversy. In 1939, during the Depression, the November of 1939 had 5 Thursdays, which meant the last Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, wasn't until November 30th. And the head of the Retail Dry Goods Association got a hold of FDR and said, this means that the Christmas holiday shopping season is going to be a week shorter, and we need the money. We need people to go out and buy stuff. Now, this was 1939, and the word Christmas wasn't even mentioned in retail stores until after Thanksgiving was said and done. So it was considered bad form for retailers to do Christmas sales before Thanksgiving. But they said, hey, November 30th, that's a short window. And so Franklin Roosevelt, because the president proclaimed Thanksgiving and nobody else, he decided for 1939, instead of having it on the last Thursday in November, he declared it be a week early. He said, we'll do it a week earlier on November 23rd, the second to last Thursday in November. A lot of people didn't like it. They did that in 1939, 1940, and then in 1941, and then finally after 1941, Congress and the president got together and they said Thanksgiving will be the 4th Thursday in November, period. That's it. The 4th Thursday in November, regardless of where it falls on the calendar, will always be Thanksgiving, which is why it can never be held on November 30th anymore. Did you get all that? There'll be a test. Imagine going into a room that nobody had been into for 3,000 years. 3,000 years. Until November 26th, 1922, 99 years ago today, Howard Carter and Lord Carnarvon became the first people to enter the tomb of the Pharaoh Tutankhamun in over 3,000 years. And of course, since it was a tomb and it had absolutely no problems with outside air or anything like that, it was perfectly preserved. Can you imagine walking into that room after 3,000 years, being the first person into that room? Incredible. They actually entered the tomb of Tutankhamun. They had discovered it a couple weeks earlier, and they said, now what are we going to do? And 71 years ago today, the Korean War changed permanently. The United States had already gone past the 38th parallel, and they were working deeper and deeper and deeper into North Korea. The idea is, why don't we just reunite North Korea like it was before the war? And the Chinese said, not so fast. Thanksgiving Day, 1950, troops from the People's Republic of China, about 500,000 of them, launched a massive counterattack against the UN forces, the South Koreans, the United States. The quick end to the Korean War didn't happen because of what happened on Thanksgiving Day 71 years ago today in Korea. 33 minutes after the hour, birthdays. He was born 99 years ago today. Charles Schulz, the creator of Peanuts, died in the year 2000 at the age of 77. At the height of his popularity, Peanuts was published in 2,600 newspapers worldwide, 21 languages. Over 18,000 Peanut comic strips were written and drawn by Charles Schulz. He earned about $40 million a year from Peanuts. The Peanuts franchise grosses over $1 billion each year, and throughout the entire run of Peanuts, Charles Schulz took one vacation. He took a 5-week break in late 1997 to celebrate his 75th birthday, and they ran reruns for those 5 weeks. And it was the only time in Charles Schulz's lifetime that Peanut comic strips were rerun, so he could take a 5-week break. Charles Schulz, born in this date in 1922. Happy birthday, Tina Turner. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, 1991. She's doing great. We love Tina. The music lives on, and so does she. She's 82 years old today. Still to come, an opinion from Mike Mad Dog Magnotti. My conversation with Linda Hagelin, the executive director of the Wenatchee Downtown Association. Tomorrow is Shop Local Saturday. Shop Local Saturday in downtown Wenatchee. Do it tomorrow. Linda will talk about that. But first things first, Sasha the dog needs a home. It's Pause for Pets on the NCW Life channel.
This week on Pause for Pets, Jenny introduces us to a very gentle and sweet-natured German Shepherd named Sasha.
Hello, this is Sasha here. Sasha's about 6 years old, so she's a little bit older. Probably one of the nicest, sweetest shepherds you can possibly meet. She's a very, very gentle soul. She's a little bit timid and shy when she first meets people, but she actually warms up pretty quickly, and she's She's a lovely dog. She does go to playgroup, but she is pretty cautious of other dogs. So the group we have her with is a really polite, nice group of dogs. They're kind of our shy girls is what we call them. They don't do a lot of playing, but they're all very respectful of one another. She tested a little bit too rambunctious with our shelter cat here, but other than that, if you're looking for just a really sweet, nice companion, Sasha is definitely the one. She's a little bit on the smaller side for a German Shepherd, but she's gorgeous and she's ready to go home today.
If you are interested in meeting and adopting Sasha, the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is located at 1474 South Wenatchee Avenue and is open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and closed 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. for quiet hour. Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Hi folks, welcome to Save Mart. How can we help you today?
We're looking for a recliner.
Okay, right this way. Go ahead and move this chase on the other side. You can lift this up.
Great, I want that one. I like that one.
That's a great choice.
And I want this one as well.
Okay.
And I definitely want this one.
Ooh. You'll find it at Save Mart. Full service at a low, low price.
Saturday, December 4th, RLS Productions presents the West Coast Best Bon Jovi and Journey tribute bands at the Wenatchee Convention Center. Non Jovi will bring back the stadium rock of the 80s, and the Infinity Project celebrates Journey, one of rock and roll's greatest hitmakers. Guests may enjoy an exquisite dinner before the concert or just the concert. Dinner and concert tickets are available at rlstickets.com. That's rlstickets.com.
Hello, North Central Washington. I'm Dave Tosh, Executive Director, Wenatchee Valley Senior Activity Center, and I'm excited to announce a new variety show entitled Vibrant Living, brought to you by the Senior Center. And I think you'll find it educational, informative, and a lot of fun. Join us for the new program, Vibrant Living.
Hey, this is Mike Mad Dog Magnati, and everybody's entitled to my opinion. So, I'm 68 years old, and the building where my office is located is being sold, and I have to move. So, I need to make some decisions and changing at my age. And what's the logical thing to do, right? Find a new job. Now, what were you thinking, retirement? Yeah, right. What am I gonna do, stay at home and garden? Drive my sweet wife even crazier than I do now? Nope. I may not go into work as early as I used to, but I'm going to work. And by the way, I have 3 jobs. This TV gig, my counseling, and the occasional adoption work. Hey, keeps me off the street and out of trouble. Also, out of my wife's hair. This is Mike Mad Dog Magnati, and that's my opinion.
Counterplay inside, picking his way back to the 10, to the 5,
High school sports is back, and NCW Life Channel's got you covered. Tune in for football, girls soccer, and volleyball right here. A huge thank you to our sponsors, Les Schwab Tires, One Way Construction, and Save Mart. Follow all the action of high school sports on your local TV station, the NCW Life Channel.
14, they come back.
In a world afraid of technology, one man, one show.
We'll bring you the newest innovations that may just change your life. This summer, Ray McNeil, and your Weekly Tech Update is your Weekly Tech Update with Ray McNeil.
When your heating or cooling system is giving you trouble, call the Diagnostic Doctor from Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning.
Here's the culprit right here.
All joking aside, when you call Dick's, you're calling 35 years of experience at customer service right here in the Wenatchee Valley. Dick's strongly believes in repairing before replacing, and they service all major brands of HVAC units. Give the fabulous flavor of classic European-style chocolates from Chocolat in Leavenworth. Each chocolate is handcrafted with quality ingredients in exquisite designs. A gift from Chocolat will delight anyone on your holiday shopping list.
When it's time for a celebration, it's time to contact the Cheesemonger Shop. Order a delectable collection of tried and true favorites for your holiday platter, or stop by for a taste at either location. When you think cheese, think Cheesemonger Shop.
Welcome back to Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Thanksgiving is in the books. You may have done a little shopping yesterday. Why, I don't know. It was a holiday. Now we're full on into the holiday shopping season, and we're inviting everybody to head downtown on Saturday because it is Shop Local Saturday as we kick off the holiday shopping season. And making her very first appearance, by the way, on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, the Executive Director of the Wenatchee Downtown Association, Linda Haglund, who brought me coffee from Mela. Thank you very much. The Heart of Wenatchee roast, the blend, my favorite. Before we dive into the festivities, and it will be a party downtown Saturday all day. Let's see, I haven't seen it for a while. Halloween. How did Halloween go?
Oh, wow. All I can say is wow, wow, wow. I can give you more wows.
We'll make it 4 wows.
It was a Sunday, and I have to say, I think when I was here before, I talked about that Goodfellow Brothers and Dave Gallatley and America. People pitched in to
the
help
Plaza
us.
Superjet.
Help us buy candy at the Plaza Superjet. We burned through that in a hot second, and it was the craziest thing. But the police were down there, nonprofits were down there, fire departments. Link had a haunted bus. My new businesses that had not got to do this, they were just dumbfounded. But I sat on the back. I brought my daddy's old F-150 I got. And I named him Rosie after my dad. So I was sitting in the back of Rosie, and Dan Goodfellow from Goodfellow Brothers was down there, sitting on the back of the truck. And he said, "We love this place because of things like this." And the feeling that day of people happy, kids dressed up, candy galore, it was all kinds of fun. And it was good to be back in some kind of normality Halloween. Super fun.
And I think from a personal standpoint, I had no trick-or-treaters come to my house on Halloween Sunday. None at all. I think they all went downtown.
I think they all went, well, and then they went to the mall.
Yeah.
And then they went everywhere else they could. The churches had trick-or-treats. I mean, candy was flying, but maybe COVID really, as again, I think I told you before we went on air, is that COVID is teaching all of us who do events and things that maybe just doing it the same way we've always done it doesn't work anymore. Let's rethink this. Let's learn. What did somebody tell me? Don't let a good crisis go to waste, right? This has definitely been a crisis. What can we learn from this to do our model differently in the future? And it was a super fun day. And I think with other events that we're doing, we are gathering that data and learning lessons. And I think all of us are rethinking what we've always done because we've always done it.
The same goes for the members of the Wenatchee Downtown Association. The vast majority of them are small businesses, mom and pop stores. Yes, there's professional enterprises, lawyers and dentists and what have you, but the vast majority of your membership consists of mom and pop stores. How are we doing with Warm Bodies being able to keep these stores open with getting folks back to work? I know it's still an ongoing problem.
It's an ongoing problem, yeah. Surprisingly, though, these entrepreneurs, I've said this so many times, they are brave souls, right? Entrepreneurs who take a dream and make it reality in brick and mortar stores downtown, they have a passion about what they do and this community. I just really need to congratulate the entire community. We launched a Keep It Local program last year that we're extending into this year. and the community rally to support small business. So we say that let's just not let that be a one-time thing, right? When you're home clicking away doing your shopping, remember these small businesses, small business owners that are dependent on you saving a little bit of your shopping to do it locally downtown, or a whole lot of your shopping to do it locally downtown. American Express years ago started something called Small Business Saturday. You'll see it all over, all over for today, and tomorrow you'll see Shop Small. They send us swag. They send us stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
They send us stuff that that businesses can have. It's just a reminder. This is a reusable tote that seems to be a part of all of our lives these days. And Saturday, tomorrow, is Small Business Saturday. So just come downtown. Or if you don't shop and you go maybe to one store, pick a small business, wherever that is in the community, and shop small. Tell them thank you for being a part of a community that thrives on small business. So that Shop Small Day is tomorrow, and it is going to be all day, and they'll be welcoming you. And it's a day to feel good about small business after today, which is Black Friday.
Black Friday, yep.
So I encourage you all to go down. We've kind of mirrored a new program with this as well. We've tried iterations of Mingle and Jingle for years. And this year we're trying something new. And so you can go and shop between now and the 23rd of December, and you can get a little frequent flyer card, a frequent shopper card. And they're going to put little stamps. You fill that thing out and put your little stamps as you shop, but 6 times between now and the holidays. Turn it into the chamber, and you're going to get a fun gift. You're going to get a fun bag and an ornament that we sourced from the Gilded Lily, beautiful ornament from the Gilded Lily, and then you'll be entered in to win. Atlas Fair stepped up. They have a $200 gift card, and then we have some other gifts that we'll draw down just as a thank you for shopping local. And we just want that top of mind awareness in the next 3 weeks to just remember and thank these small businesses who are still struggling, right? It's not easy. Someone told me yesterday that about 30% of their orders are coming in, right? So we have a supply problem as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's multi-levels of challenges for small business right now. So it's a good chance to be grateful. We've dubbed next year for our organization an attitude of gratitude. We're so deeply grateful for the support that we've gotten over last year and in the past, but particularly last year. So I can't wait to come back, and because that support elevated us to a point that we can do some really fun things we've never been able to do before. So I get to come back and talk about it.
And you made a very important, and we'll have you back for sure. You made a very important point for me, when you think, okay, shop local, you go to the Gilded Lily, you go to Firehouse, you go to Green Motion e-bikes, you go to these brick and mortar small mom and pop stores, and you buy things. Shopping local also means eating. It's the same thing.
Sure does.
Eating at downtown restaurants is shopping local. Even though you're just consuming it, you're eating some good food. Thank you very much, Iwa Sushi and the others. But that's all part of the shop local thing too.
You are, and just even if it's coffee, right? Even if it's Yogi Grind or Mela or La Vienne, even if it's coffee, even if it's takeout, it still helps, right? Because also, they're in the same challenges with supply and employees that everyone else is having. Restaurants is even one layer harder. They're typically open longer and later, and people's expectations when you go sit and have a meal are pretty high. So you see those signs saying, "Be patient with us." I saw 3 of them this over the weekend when we were out. It said, "Be patient. We're limited staff and working as hard as fast as we can." So as a community, what I love about this place for my entire life is that we support each other. No better time than right now to do that, to support and say thank you to these businesses and restaurants and brave souls out there trying to navigate this time.
What I like to see when I go downtown, and I at least go through downtown at least once a day, if not more often, I like it when I see stores with signs saying "Coming soon."
Yeah.
Get excited,
Yeah.
and you can hear construction work and remodeling work and saws and hammers going on behind the scenes, the windows that you can't see. What can you?
Well,
I'm teasing you a little bit here, Linda, but what can you tell me?
Epoch's getting close, I think.
Okay.
We just opened. Creighton opened Henry Harrow on the corner of Arrondo and Wenatchee Avenue in the old Seafirst Bank building.
Prime real estate.
Oh my gosh, that is prime real estate and a big space. Something that's happening, and I don't think I'm going to spill any beans by saying this, but the Humane Society is doing a wreath raffle or a wreath auction. And they wanted to place those wreaths throughout the downtown. It's really tough over the holidays. Front window space is prime real estate, right? So the owner of that new store has a huge back wall on the back of that bank, and all of them are going to go there, and you're going to be able to go in on specific days and look at them. He has a big wall, and he was welcoming to the Humane Society, those kind of creative things. So we have had 3 buildings sell. We have had some real good construction coming. And to my office on a weekly basis, sometimes every day, people are going, okay, I'm ready to open a business downtown. What is available? So we connect them to the property owner that has perhaps lease space. It's getting less and less and less availability. You might see empty spots and go, oh, there's still empty spots downtown. All in every single one of them, there's something happening, right? So it isn't just this ghost town empty. One in particular is big, but there is work afloat in that one. So just come down a lot and see the new, like you do. Oh my gosh, one building is getting front facade improvement. That's all boarded up, the one next to Designer Floors. And you're going, oh, what's gonna go in there? Everybody goes, what's gonna go in there? So that's the fun part of this job, is the future and what's coming.
And keep in mind that Wenatchee has a downtown, and most towns our size don't. They have dried up. They're dust towns, and everybody's moved out to malls in the suburbs. But downtown in Wenatchee is still a happening thing, and not a lot of towns get to say that.
No. And, and just also, there are things happening around us, too, that really you can enjoy. For instance, there's a Santa thing happening the weekend of the 4th at Pybus, and the museum is doing something. All of these things around the downtown make it very walkable and fun. So if your families are looking for something safe and fun and approved by everybody, look for those, and because they are happening throughout the community. And between now and the holidays, it's winter's here. Christmas is right around the corner right now, right? So we got through Thanksgiving, now we're on to Christmas. And it'll be here in a quick second.
and one more friendly reminder, the vast majority of the downtown stores will now be open 7 days a week. They'll be open on Sundays. Now, some of them have been for quite some time, but almost everybody participates in this now. So be patient, because I had a store, and when you work 7 days a week for a month, it can get mentally, and it can just wear you down. So go ahead and call ahead just to make sure, but don't be afraid to go down on Sunday and shop as well, because a lot of these businesses will be open. Because as you mentioned before, this is it. This is it for them. The whole ball of wax
is harvest,
is
right?
between now and December 24th.
And they count on it every year. The other thing I will say is that it's no secret that everybody's kind of tired of all of the stuff we've been living through for almost 2 years, and people's patience are short and frustration is running high. But as we go into the holidays, if I can personally ask, it's a good time to just celebrate our community, be kind, thank people. I mean, we all need a little bit of hope, right? A little dose of hope right now. And this is a great time in downtown and throughout our community to do that. And yeah, there are stores open on Sunday that typically aren't. Some stores close on Monday, so kind of know that, right? Some restaurants close on Monday. But if you make that effort to meet them where they are, it will make a big difference for them this holiday season. We're so grateful in our organization to have great partnerships with our city and they'll start plowing snow pretty soon. And we're going to decorate the plaza. Festival of Trees is completed. So we'll decorate the plaza and make it look like a hometown Christmas as much as we can. And then in the years ahead, if you want to align or you have ideas or you want to be a part of our organization, just reach out. We're always looking for fresh new ideas and volunteers, if only at a committee meeting, because our committees help our board make decisions of what we do and how we spend our time and resources. So yeah, if you want to plug in, we're a good place to plug in the downtown.
A couple of things I want to leave my viewers here as we get now full bore into the holiday season. Again, Saturday is Small Business Saturday. Make a point to come down and do whatever it is you can help the downtown businesses. We've all done it. We're sitting in our office and we go, boy, I wish I was my own boss. I really wish I was my own boss. These people who are running these businesses downtown are trying to make that happen. They are living their dream, but they can't do it without you. They're the ones who are their own bosses, and they're taking a run at it, but they need you. That's the first point I wanted to make. And the second point, if you're downtown on Saturday for Small Business Saturday and you're shopping and you're thinking about getting me a present, don't forget the two magic things that are always required when you buy me a present: big and expensive. All right, big and expensive. Always the rule of thumb when you're buying me a present. I'll let you handle this.
Okay.
I will handle that.
Yep.
Making her very. So here we go. Let's go shop small.
Shop small.
Yes.
And look, watch it. We're going to do a Facebook campaign. We're asking our business owners for their picks for the holidays. So look for that. They're going to give you their picks in their store. Maybe they have things you didn't know. So look for that. Look for some fun, engaging things. And into 22, get ready. It's going to be a ride. So if I don't see you before, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and 2020 is going to rock.
2022 is going to be even better.
Sorry. Am I trying to relive 2020?
We love you. Making her very first appearance on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, Executive Director of the Wenatchee Downtown Association, Linda Haglund. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We'll be right back.
Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere is your place for famous blues, brews, and barbecue. We are your one-stop bar and grill, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Hi, Justin here, owner of Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere. Looking for a fun night out? Join us at Club Crow. We have live bands to rock the night away, comedy to make you laugh, and if that's not enough, we have poker every Monday and Wednesday night. Club Crow in Cashmere has it all. Check out our Facebook event page for dates and times. Club Crow Bar and Grill in Cashmere, the coolest place in town.
Warm up with Radiance Inn at Manson's largest indoor venue. Enjoy small bites and big entertainment all winter long with our selection of artisan flatbreads, premium wines, draft beer, and more. Visit us online at radiancewinery.com for details.
Chelan Ridge Winery has new owners and a new celebrity chef. From wood-fired pizza to winemaker's dinners, Chef Greg Kurtz delivers his culinary magic to your table. Add a spectacular view, and the Ridge is soaring to new heights.
Merry Maids of Wenatchee has been professionally cleaning and sanitizing homes and businesses in North Central Washington since 1998. Merry Maids uses commercial-grade cleaners and viricides. Merry Maids has implemented additional safety and sanitation protocols. They are strictly following CDC guidelines for the safety of their clients and employees. For expert help with cleaning and sanitizing your home or business, call or look up Merry Maids of Wenatchee to schedule your free estimate today.
It's a pretty view behind my shoulder, is it not, from our Wenatchee Heights cross camera on this day after Gobble, 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 Gobble Day. I hope you had a good one. What's the weather looking like for this weekend? Pretty wet and pretty mild. Today we should be dry. Mixture of clouds and sun. I think maybe the clouds are going to get the upper hand when it's all said and done. We'll top off at about 52 degrees, 35 for the overnight low tonight. Again, lots of clouds, but no rain. Rain is coming. It's coming Saturday, light drizzle about 8 or 9 in the morning. It's going to come down at a pretty good clip from about noon Saturday all the way for the rest of Saturday afternoon and really right on in to Saturday night. We'll have a pretty good dose of rain, not a deluge, but a lot. The passes are going to get tons of rain as a fairly sizable atmospheric river makes landfall on Saturday night right on into Sunday. Look how mild on Sunday, close to a record high temperature. We'll be keeping a very close eye on how warm it's going to be on Sunday. All of those temperatures that you see, not just above normal, well above normal. And real quick on the mountain passes, all you're going to have to worry about today and the rest of the week is rain. No snow. Snow level is going to be at 8,000 feet. Have a great holiday weekend. Go Ohio State. We'll see you Monday. Bye-bye.